Shaded area. Okay. Now, it doesn't look that even, does it?
It looks like it's tilted.
Yeah. Okay. So, what if I do this?
Yeah, that looks good, right?
Yeah. You gotta get you a higher chair and me a lower chair.
I could sit on a pillow. Should I get one of those pillows and sit on it?
Yeah, if you want.
So I'm up a little bit.
See what happens. Booster seat.
There. Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Do we look more centered?
Mm-hmm.
How do you look?
I think I look okay. I can't tell. It's too far away.
You look good. Okay. See, now this is what I don't even know. Where you start out with, or probably hello.
Mm-hmm. Are we talking to CJ now?
Basically, yeah, because I'm going to put it on that website so you can watch it.
I'll start out by saying, we'll start out by saying, we'll sing hi, CJ. Hi, CJ.
You said sing.
Hi, CJ.
I know, but you said sing.
Oh, we'll both sing.
Didn't you?
No.
I think you said sing.
I said we'll both start out. Oh, by saying.
Oh, by saying? Okay, I think
Hi,
you said by
CJ.
Okay.
And then.
Well, we're not recording yet. I mean, we are recording, but we're not going to start it yet. But I am going to play that back to see if you said sing or saying, because I think he said we'll sing hi, CJ. Okay, ready?
Oh, so it is recording right now?
Well, yeah, but like I said,
Okay.
you cut out.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, CJ.
Hey, buddy.
Well, we are here to talk about this experience with you in the Navy. And I remember you came to me one night after quitting Century Safe in the garage and you said, Mom,
Yeah.
I really want to join the Navy. There's nothing happening around here. And my heart sank because I was just like petrified of the unknown. But then you weren't going to back down, and you started calling recruiters and talking to recruiters, and my heart was in a knot, my stomach was in a knot the whole time. But it got to a point where I had to accept it and do nothing but encourage you. And Dad and Jen were the same way. Their stomach were in knots the whole time. And I remember we all said, we've got to just move forward and be positive and encourage you at this point. Because we knew there was no backing out.
Right.
So
anyways, came that big Buffalo excursion where we all went down to Buffalo for the swearing in. And that was a tough day. I think that was a very tough 2 days, actually. The day before actually was kind of a lot of fun because we're all together in Buffalo. And that was kind of neat. But then, it was just it was a tough day when we were after the swearing in. The swearing in was kind of neat. We enjoyed that. But it was like you didn't want to leave. Not you, we. We didn't want to leave. It was like, it was very tough.
we knew you were anxious and nervous, and then you didn't even get any sleep the night before.
Yeah.
And we found out after you were sworn in, I don't know how we found out, but we heard for some reason that you were going to be up all night that night. And we really felt bad because we knew you hadn't slept well the night before, and you were all nervous and anxious, and what were you going to expect when you got to Great Lakes? And
Well, because he was flying and he got there like about 10 or 11 at night, and we knew that there's going to be a processing thing. so there wouldn't be much sleep.
So we tracked your flight from Buffalo to
The great mistakes.
Great Mistakes. We tracked it and we saw when you landed, and then we were just, you were texting us the whole time at the airport, which was nice because we could keep in contact with you. But I think once you hit that plane, there was no more communication after that. It was one call that night at like 11 o'clock or 11:30 at night to say, hey, I'm here. I'm okay. And that's probably when your fun adventure began.
Yep. And also, the first few days that you were in there, I mean, it goes without saying, it was kind of tough on us too. I'm sure it was tough on you. You're in freaking boot camp. But on us, give you an example. For supper for about a week, we didn't make it. We bought ready-made suppers from Wegmans or, the pizza place, or we got supper already made for a good week or two.
I
And,
think I've only made spaghetti and meatballs like less than a handful of times since you've been gone. I've only
Yeah.
made meatloaf once.
right.
I just, all your favorite foods that you like to eat here, it's hard to make them without you here.
Oh, also on that subject, spaghetti and meatball subject. Now you've been in for 8, 9, almost 10 weeks now. Um, these are all through boot camp, and can you believe we only bought maybe 3 cartons of milk? I mean,
I
it's
know,
like
we had
haven't bought milk.
we had a carton and a half when you left, and that gallon, I think we just finished it.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that would have been 3 gallons of milk would have been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, in the good old days. So anyway, so you did go through boot camp. That was tough because of the just not hearing. There's no phones or anything, and so Jen, Laurie, and Jenna and I, all went down there, and the trip in the car was brutal. All right, let me put it that way for everybody. But it was brutal. There was no air conditioning. Windows were wide open, so warm air was coming in on all 4 of us, and it was just a brutal trip. And we couldn't wait to get up the next day and get in line at 6 a.m. to, get our seats. And
We knew it was going to be worth it.
yeah, yeah, and then graduation from boot camp, that went too darn quick. We had a little bit of time to bring you back to the room and went out to eat. We actually seemed like we had almost more time in Chicago the next day.
Graduation was stunning. It was amazing. Just like everybody said, that boot camp graduation is awesome, and that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It made us so proud of you to be there and know what you went through
Oh,
in
yeah.
boot camp. Not too many people can do that, and you saw yourself how many were getting kicked out left and right for health reasons or withholding information or anything. A lot of them were being disqualified, but you seem to want to hang in there, and every time, all your letters, they were, I don't want to be held back, I just want to move forward, I just want to go on. It wasn't like you wanted to get out, you were just making sure you stayed on course and did what you were told, and that was just amazing, Siege, considering what you've told us that you went through after the fact. It's just amazing that you did what you did.
Yep. And then, as we're recording this now, you're actually just finishing your first week at San Antonio A School, which I think was like a processing week for you. You had some stuff to do like tests, but tomorrow, Monday, is actually going to be the start of whatever it is that they're going to be training you with. And just be glad that you're not here in New York right now, because it is hot. So it's a hot day.
It's 105 degrees there.
Yeah, but we're here and it's hot. It's in the 80s at least, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
hot.
Not
Okay.
quite as hot as where you are. But We do miss you, and we're
Very much.
very, very, very proud of you.
Very much.
And we're counting down the hours and days, believe it or not, until this 4 years is up, or however many years it ends up being.
We are.
We actually have a clock.
Countdown clock.
You
You gotta get yourself
down.
one.
I think the last time I looked at it, it was, I don't know if you want to know this, but it was like 1,300 days.
Piece of cake.
But hopefully it'll go by quick.
Yes.
Very quick.
Yes. It will. It won't seem like it, but it probably will when everything's all said and done.
We've got pictures. I'm going to be making up a scrapbook, and starting from your going away party to as much information as I can, get, and I'll just keep it going for you, and hopefully when you get home you can look at it and reminisce, and hopefully someday you can really reminisce
Yeah.
and be encouraged and happy and very proud that you went through this whole experience, because if anybody deserves to make it in life, CJ, it's you.
Agreed. And where are we as far as time goes? Because we can't go over 12 minutes. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
No.
Because you can only have so much. But anyways, I thought I'd mention that Laurie gave me a haircut today. Not it has anything to do with you in the Navy, but I just thought I would tell you. And that was it. Today's a hot day, so it was a good day for a haircut. That's what kind of like sparked it.
And just so you know, today is Father's Day, so we did hear from you this morning, which is great.
Yay!
And we love hearing from you every day when you call or when you text. Anything you share, we just love hearing from you now.
Yep.
Before it was all letters, but now it's texting and phone calls, and that's wonderful.
And we were celebrating Father's Day today, actually in the morning, because we had a quiche and sausage, and we had it this morning right here where we're sitting on the deck. And Jen and Jenna was here, and then you called, so really it was like we were all here.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. I'm thinking.
We're gonna log off.
Uh-huh.
But we wanted to create this video for you and just let you know we're here, thinking about you, praying for you, rooting you on, and that we love you very, very much.
See you, buddy. Fist bump. Whatever. Yeah. All right. I'm out of here, but let me turn this off. Okay. Yeah, you can't go over 12 minutes because of there are rules on the website.